Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, then welcome to you. Today I'm going to be doing the monthly reads for July 2020, and as you can see from the intro, this month my theme is about dreams. Okay, because obviously dreams can play a big part in our lives and we all dream, and obviously sometimes we cannot remember our dreams and other times we can wake up and we can remember them quite vividly. So yeah, we've all been there, dead asleep, caught up in the middle of a dream that feels so real that sometimes you actually think that you've actually experienced it even after waking. But 9 times out of 10, we just remember little snippets of it. Okay, so what are dreams? Strictly speaking, dreams are images and imagery, thoughts, sounds and voices, and subjective sensations experienced when we are asleep. This can include people you know, people you've never met, places you've been and places you've never heard of. Sometimes they're as mundane as recalling events that have happened earlier on in the day. They can also be your deepest and darkest fears and secrets and most private fantasies. Okay, there's just no limit to what the mind can experience during a dream, and really no rhyme or reason to what you end up dreaming about. Okay, so we hear about reoccurring dreams. I've had reoccurring dreams in my younger age, but I also feel dreams are quite spiritual. They're here to bring signs and symbols and warnings to us as well. And also I've had experiences of deja vu. I've actually dreamt myself in a situation, okay, and then sort of 2 months down the line I've had that deja vu situation thinking I've dreamt this. So this is why I have gone with the theme of the dream oracles this month, just to pull a card out of the Dream Oracle deck, which I purchased recently, just to see what may be an indicator to look out for, or what you may be dreaming of or seen, okay, even in wake state, that they are trying to get messages through to you. So that is going to be the theme for July 2020. So my lovelies, I'm now going to be reading for the lovely star sign of Aries. So Aries, the dream card that I picked out for you, and the way these cards I'm going to utilise them, I will read you what they actually say on the card itself, if this may be something that you have dreamt about in the past, or if ever you encounter this kind of dream in the future, because I am using these cards today to interpret what I think is encompassing even, what aspects are going to be around you in the month of July. So as we can see here, okay, this is, when I first looked at this, I thought, oh, it looked like some kind of a tree, but actually it isn't. It's like the world ending, and it's an apocalypse, okay, an apocalypse. So that's obviously the big bang, okay, what it's trying to portray on the front of this card. I'm just going to read to you what it says on here as if it was a dream interpretation. So it says, contrary to what you might expect, a dream of the world ending is typically an exciting and positive sign, because brave new beginnings always follow. Apocalypse scenarios suggest that dramatic physical and stroke or emotional changes are taking place in your life, or that they are urgently needed for you to reach your full potential. Courage will be called upon to live through these changes, but it will be well worth the effort, as the outcome could be thrilling. You'll feel more fulfilled and more alive as a result, but to get to that awakened state, your world, as you currently experience it, must be dismantled in some way. Even if the dream appears fearful in mood, it will not usually be pointing to something you must avoid, only to the importance of letting go of the familiar and being strong enough to strike out in new directions. So can you see where I am going to be coming from with this interpretation of this card for you? It is saying that you have got to let go of some old structures, some old habits that you need to get rid of, and there's a new beginning coming in for the month of July and onwards. So it's about analysing and looking at things that no longer serve you in July. And also it could be that you are taking on too much responsibility as well, Aries, and you know, the pressures that are around you are making you feel like you want to explode literally within, because it's got to that pressure cooker stage where, you know, you're going to blow your top about some issues, which was another thing that I felt around this card itself. So as we go into the month of July for Aries, this was the energy that I felt as I sat doing my meditative poetry for yourselves, that it is about changes, it is about new beginnings, it's about voicing your opinions, okay, because I feel some of you have bottled up a lot of things, and you know, I do feel that it's time to give some truths, okay. It's like you've got to give out the truth of how you're literally feeling about whatever issues have been troubling you. And so that is why we've got the apocalypse card for you, Aries. The next card that came out for you, okay, in the lineup was time for a quantum leap, prepare for a makeover. So again, it's like again another rebirth, a new starting challenge going into July, a makeover on like I said, on aspects of your life that you haven't been happy with. And can we see all the darkness here? Okay, the darkness here, I just feel some of you have been literally felt contained, stifled, held back in a sense as well. And the colour aspect here is your true inner essence, your true potential, your true your passions. That's what I say, your true passions within. So this is the time for a quantum leap to say, let all this inner feeling of what you want to be doing with your life come out. Be brave, Aries, in July. That's what I want to say. It's like you need to be unleashing these truths, okay, to your nearest and dearest, to your work, to family, whatever it may be, because I do know that whoever I'm picking up with the energies with Aries, there's been a lot of things bottled up, and it's like letting off the release valve, okay. So then the next card that came out for you was X marks the spot, see the love in disguise, okay. And when I looked at this and I sort of sat for a while getting messages come through, I had two sides of the coin here. There was people in relationships who I felt proposals, okay, so some of you are going to get engaged and, you know, will get married as well, you know, plans to get married. I also looked at this as heartache. There's a person here watchfully looking at two people united here. So I feel there's hurts for some of you in this card. And it's saying, okay, yes, you may have been distraught to the fact that you've lost a partner, or, yeah, I want to stop on to the fact that I'm picking on the victims here, but not in a victim sense in a minute when I explain to you. I had the energy of some Aries who'd been checking up on their ex-partner, and it's like, you know, that they felt really wrong done by what had happened, because, you know, they'd gone off with somebody else. This is what I was feeling here, and I wanted to say that don't get too disheartened. The victims, I want to call you the victims in this, okay? Don't get too disheartened, because there's a reason here. X marks the spot. Yes, you know, the person that you thought you were in love with has gone with somebody else, but the universe here behind the scenes, if you can see the light at the back of this card, Okay, this is the victim. Okay, this is whoever I'm reaching out to, where you've been hurt by, you know, you feel like you've lost your love, but you cannot see that the universe is going to be bringing in the person that you're supposed to be meeting. So by the end of July, excuse me, by the end of July, these people who have got these hurts and still feel like they cannot get over this past relationship because that person's moved on, I want to say to you, okay, don't be disheartened, because, and I wanted to say for some, love at first sight. It's as though it's a lot, like a light of Bolton in a romantic sense is going to be coming in for these people who have been suffering. And it could have been a couple of months, you know, where you've split up with somebody and, you know, you keep thinking to yourself, I can't get over this. It's like you've been watching their social media, you've been looking at photos with this new person that they're with, and it's all this, you've been torturing yourself in an effect. This has got to change. Okay, so X marks the spot for July to say, whoever these people are, these victims in these circumstances, you are literally going to be hit with a light of Bolton in the love aspect of somebody. And I feel these are the avenues of twin flames and soulmates are going to be put together. And I want to say the end of July, beginning of August. Okay, and it is going to hit you because you will feel that instant connection, and you'll forget about your past. You'll forget about this past person, because then you'll think it will literally hit you thinking, oh my God, what was I spending all my time? Why was I wasting my tears on them? Because here is the person the universe has brought now in on my path. Now, it's not going to resonate with all of you, but I was so strongly, you know, drawn to that message when I looked at that card. Then the next card that came out, we had the Seven of Earth. Lovely card, this. Okay, so this is about grounding. This is about grounding here and getting your internal chakra system flowing, because like I say, there's a lot of blockages here. I want to point to the throat chakra, because as I said, it's key this month to allow the pressure cooker valve to just blow off. This is why the that card came out for you, to say you have to vent your feelings, you have to stop bottling up everything, because while you're bottling everything up, you are never ever going to get yourself grounded. You are never ever, you know, going to feel everything is sitting right with you. And especially on this romantic element here, where, you know, this over the last couple of months you've been watching your ex-partner with this new and torturing yourself. You've got to let that go, Aries. You've got to let that go. You've got to ground yourself. Open up to the fact that there is a new love going to be coming in for you, okay? Now, this is interesting here with the snake here. The reason I picked up on the snake when I was sitting quietly, it was about a tattoo, okay? Now, it was either some of you had wanted a serpent or a snake done in the form of a tattoo, and that will transpire in the month of July. So that was just to be mindful there, okay? That's and also I want to say, shed your skin like a snake, Aries. Okay, so it's time to shed your skin, and that will also allow you to get grounded. So I've got a couple of elements there really, and also it could be key on the new romantic side of things that somebody you come across will have a serpent or a snake tattooed upon them. So that could be a new person that is coming in. So just to be mindful of that, because I did pick that up as well. So they were your starter cards, Aries. So I'm now going to shuffle the cards to have a look what else comes out for you for the month of July. So if we can have another card, please, for Aries. And we have Justice here. But this is, I always look at the Justice card when it comes out in certain situations. Then it's about getting justice for you, okay? Getting justice for what you want in your life. And that is why, again, I'm going back to this starter card here of giving out truths, telling people, you know, what you really think, okay, how you're really feeling. So the justice card in this situation, I feel it's getting justice for you. It could be some of you as well. You feel like you have been wrong, you know, there's been some wrongdoings across you, but I feel like in a work ethic. So there could be some of you dealing with tribunals at the minute, as in some of you could have lost your job over the last 3 months with everything that's been going on, and you're thinking the company you work for have gone about it the wrong way. And so you think to yourself, no, justice needs to be served here. I'm going to take this company to tribunal. So you could be getting the wheels in motion to do with the tribunal aspect as well, why that card is important. Let's just get another card out for you, Aries. Can I have another card, please, for my lovely Arians? And we have the yin here, okay? So this is like the feminine energy that is going to be coming in around July. And again, it marries up with the grounding, balancing card here. So again, it's about getting your energy flow sorted, okay? Getting yourself grounded. And I want to say get calmness back in, some calm, because I feel like whoever the Aries energies I'm picking up with, you know, it's been very erratic over the last couple of months. So again, here we're looking at the yin energy. I'm just going to pull another card out with that one, because that's like more or less tying in with the energy type of energy that's going to be you're striving for in the month of July. Oh, and that's just literally flew out of the pack. And we have chaos and conflict, okay? So this is why you need this energy back to strive for the yin, because of the chaos and conflict that I feel that has been around you, okay, over the last couple of months here. You've lost your true identity as well, some of you, because if you look here, we've got sort of a zebra covered with a print of a giraffe. And as I say, you've got to get back to your truth. It's all about your true inner self this month, in July, Aries. Because I just feel here there has been chaos, there has been conflict. There's this erratic energy, as I was, you know, saying before I pulled that card out. So this is why you've got to get the yin back into the balance and get grounded. So I'm going to have a look now at what animal spirit is portraying for you for this month. So let's have a look. I also want to say on that card for the chaos and conflict, sometimes that saying of you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. So I feel that there might be some people around you, or you have been trying to help somebody, okay, put them on the right path, or help them, you know, give them advice. And you think to yourself, they're not taking the advice. They are not taking the advice I am giving them here. But that's coming out to say, you know, you've tried your best, and the saying, as I said, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. And that causes frustration for you as well, for some of you. So it could be a family member that you're trying to get some information drilled into their mindset to say, you need to do this. And it's like to say, you know, you might as well just talk to the door because they're just not listening. But that gives you some frustration again. So then you have to vent your feelings and just say, look, I've told you, I can't do any more, and you have to allow that to go. That's why the yin energy has come in with that chaos. Okay, you can only do so much to calm the chaotic influences around whoever. So yeah, so let's just have a quick look now of what we've got for your animal spirit card. I feel like that one on the top there. And we have Amazing. We have the animal spirit of the swan. This is signifying yourself. You portray that you are just gliding through calmly, okay? At the moment, this is your energy. You are giving this front on of you're dealing with everything on the surface, but underneath, then, like the swan, your feet are paddling 10 to the dozen, trying to keep afloat, okay? Try to keeping your emotions as well under the surface, but you've got to let these emotions out. Hence why the first card that came out for you, Aries. I also want to say on that romantic element, you are going to meet your soulmates and you are going to meet your twin flames. So don't get caught up in that. You know, when I said people have been hurt by their ex-partners and they've been sort of watching them on their social media and, you know, torturing themselves over the pictures that they've been seeing posted. Forget that. That's got to go, because that bolt of lightning is coming in, and your twin flames, soulmates, you know, they are going to be coming in at the end of July, beginning of August, because we've got the alchemical sign of water and it's all full of emotions. So we've got two sides of the coin there that reflects on the romantic and also the general. So my lovelies, on my themed readings on monthlies, last month I had a mermaid journal. This month I have got this journal here, which is called mindfulness. So I am going to thumb through like I did last month, okay? And if you didn't see your June reading, it might be worth, if you are new to my channel, just to dip in on the June one, just to have a look to see how that was panning out for you in June. So I'm just going to go through here, okay? And let's have a look where I feel I want to stop at. Okay, and I feel like I want to stop there for you, Aries. And we have this picture here, which is the actual picture of the front cover, okay? And it's weird because I feel like I want to put that card into the picture about the grounding, okay? I also want to say on the picture, I will read the words in the opposite page in a moment, but if I hold this here a second, excuse me, winds of change, okay? Excuse me, sorry. Winds of change here coming in. So July, there is big changes coming in, and there's new doorways of opportunity going to be opening up for you as well. And some of you won't see this, obviously, on camera, but if I just outline here, there's a face here, okay? There's the eye, part of the mouth and the nose. This is, as I said, portraying the people who've been watching their ex-partners, okay? But while you've been doing this, the winds of change have been coming in. So as I said, going back to the swans, this is like bringing in the energies of the soulmates and twin flames. So let's have a look at the actual words on the opposite page. It says, the most beautiful people we have known are these who have known defeat, known suffering, known struggle, known less, and have found their way out of the depths. So this is your energy. This is the energy that, you know, the chaos and the conflict and everything. Yeah, you could have, you know, known these with the having defeat, having the sufferings and the struggles. This is the energies that I feel you have been in, Aries. But as we see here, okay, we've got the winds of change, and underneath here, these look like pools of water to me. Like this is the emotion, these are the emotions, okay, that you've been under. But it's saying here, it's like you're coming out, you know, the saying of you can't see the wood for the trees. But I feel like the opening here, okay, and you are coming out into the clearing. So that's a lovely picture to have landed on there for you, Aries. So what I'm going to do now is read you my meditative poetry for this month, because I did pick up on initials, numbers and some names. So let's have a look what I've actually written for you for the month of July. So we have time for a brand new beginning, time for a brand new day, Time to get balanced and centered. Let all the negativity float away. Prepare for a makeover. Time for a quantum leap. Those who have been left in love, no more losing sleep. For there is someone new coming in for you. So open up your heart. Allow past hurts to heal, as it's time to embark on a brand new journey as you spiritually grow, as nature and the universe work together so they can show. You can wake up with a smile on your face, no longer hide behind a mask. Love at first sight for some this month, so buckle up and hold on tight for the fast ride, okay? Proposals for some in the making, plus a secret wedding is key for some. A necklace will get stolen, a snake tattoo will get done. The letter J, F, S and T will be important this month, along with the names Jennifer, Alex, Joan, David, Andrew and Mark will relate. The numbers 11, 17, 33, 26, 19 and 8. And the message of wear the silver Timex watch is important for some as well. So this is what I picked up here, okay? There's a little couple of extra things in my meditative poetry where I said there's a secret wedding, okay? There's a secret wedding going to take place. There's a couple out there who are just going to go off on a whim, not tell anybody and get married, okay? Now, whether you hear of this information come through to you, but I do know that I felt like there's a secret wedding around this month in the energy fields. I felt a necklace will get stolen as well, but I felt it was going to be stolen by a family member. It's not going to be a sort of a break-in where items are taken. This necklace has been taken by somebody you know, okay, and that will come to the, it will be highlighted to the fact as well. And I picked up on that snake again here, saying somebody is anchoring after having a tattoo done of a snake or a serpent, or I fear, as I said, it could be significant to the person that is going to cross your path. And then we had the initials of J for Juliet, F for Foxtrot, S for Sierra and T for Tango. Those initials will be important who'll cross your paths this month. It could be, surnames, last names, first names, last names, symbols. And then the names also Jennifer, Alex, Joan, David, Andrew, Mark. Okay, now that could be people who tune in for this reading today, because you're meant to tune in for the messages, or it could be people in the spirit world as well that just want to make you aware that they are here around you in the month of July. There must be an anniversary or something that ties in. But I did have somebody just kept thrusting a Timex watch in front of me, and it had a thin silver chain on it. I felt like this was for a female. It was like a female watch, and it had been left in the drawer, okay? It may not be working, and that is the reason why you've not worn it. But there's some that kept on saying they need to get out the watch. They need to get out this Timex silver strapped watch, okay? You need to wear it. Whoever I'm picking up with here, you need to wear it, because when you're wearing it, you'll be getting some dreams come through from that person in the spirit world who it belonged to, okay? So that's important. It could just be for one person out there, but they would not leave me alone, and I wasn't going to put it in, and it was like I was forced to put it in, so I went with it. Okay, so I have put that in as well. So my lovelies, to finish up the reading, as I do on the monthlies, I like to dig deep in my little charms and see what comes out for you. So let's have a look. Okay, and we have the fairy who's holding out their heart. So it's matters of the heart here, which is quite significant for those who have had the heartache and torturing themselves for the last couple of months with an ex-partner, okay? It's matters of the heart here. You need to allow this to go, because until you allow to forget that person, the universe won't be hitting you with that light of lightning, okay? Or bolt of lightning even. I always say it the wrong way around, guys, sorry. Bolt of lightning, this new twin flame, this new soulmate. Forget that person. Block them off your social media. Get them out of your mind, okay? And move on, Aries. The general collective here, follow your heart. Follow your heart. Speak your truth. Blow your top. Do whatever you got to do in July, okay? But start, you know, following your heart. Listen to your heart, because don't go through your thought processes. Don't live your life for other people either, as in pleasing others. Time to please you, Aries. So my lovely Arians, I hope you can take some snippets of that information away today. If you are new to my channel, then any subscribes does help me carry on with my journey, and continues to allow me to do this and get the messages out there to you for free, okay? So yeah, any comments or anything else, as I say, are always welcome, and I will reply to everybody who does comment on my channel. So have a great July, okay? Get grounded, Aries, blow your top, and have a great month, and I'll look forward to reading it next time. Take care then, bye.